Hello boys and girls, and welcome to my preview and predicted lineup for Arsenal's game tomorrow night against Manchester City. We are back in Premier League action after the international break, and we don't get much tougher test than this. We've got to go to the Etihad. Now, Manchester City have not started the season on fire, shall we say. They've not kind of had the start that some people may have expected. But then on the flip side, some people probably called this because they're not what they once were. They're still an unbelievable team. They've still got an unbelievable manager. And they're a side that can destroy you at any given moment. But they can be got at. And they can be beaten. It's as simple as that. And I'm looking at the Premier League table. And I know that we're only 4 games into the new season and everything else. But a victory for Arsenal could be really significant when you're looking at it in the bigger picture. Arsenal currently sit 4th in the table. 4 games, 3 wins and that 1 defeat against Liverpool. Manchester City are sitting 14th in the table on 4 points. And they've won a game, they've drawn a game, and they've lost a game. And they're currently 5 points behind us. We win this game, they're 8 points behind us. Now, that might not seem a big thing, given the fact that there's so many games still to play. But when you're so early into the start of the season, if you can get a lead on a team like Manchester City like that, then it bodes well for the future. Ultimately, you have to be able to run the marathon because a league season is just that. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But when I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, you know what, we could really lay down a marker here. We could really, set ourselves up, for the season ahead. We've got some unbelievable fixtures coming up. When you think about it in terms of Premier League games. After Manchester City, we play Leicester at home. We then play Manchester United away. We play Aston Villa at home. We play Leeds United away. We then play Wolves at home. And then Tottenham away. That is a big, big run of fixtures. And yeah, when you're looking at them, Leicester at home, look at what Leicester did at the Etihad to Manchester City only a couple of weeks ago, 5-2. Manchester United away might seem like one of the easier fixtures, but Arsenal's record at Old Trafford is abysmal, and that's something we've got to go and repair. Aston Villa at home, they've had a great start to the season, so where will they be in a month's time? Leeds United away, that is going to be a tough game for any team this season. Wolves at home. Wolves are showing, and they have shown for the last couple of years just how good they are. And Tottenham away, North London derby. Never ever an easy game and never one that you can easily predict. So going to Manchester City is big for us. And Mikel Arteta returning to the Etihad. He has done so already. Straight after lockdown, it was the first game back. But I'm looking at that result and I'm not taking too much from that. And one of the reasons why was because everything that could have gone against us that day did go against us that day. We had 2 key injuries in the opening 15 minutes. David Luiz gave away a penalty. David Luiz got sent off. And it was just one of those days where you need to just pack up, go home and start again. We then played Manchester City in the FA Cup semi-final. And that was where you got to see Mikel Arteta against Pep Guardiola with no bad luck or anything else. Just 2 managers going head to head. A battle of minds, tactics and everything else. And Mikel Arteta won the battle. We restricted to Manchester City 1 shot on target in the whole 90 minutes. Not many teams can do that. And that was a very, very strong and full strength Manchester City side as well. And yeah, it's not going to be the first time we're playing Manchester City in the coming weeks as well, because we do have them in the Carabao Cup quarter-final as well. But this one, Premier League, is going to be completely different. Playing at the Etihad, given the start that Manchester City have had, they're not going to want to lose any more ground. But the Leicester result at the Etihad shows just how you can get at Manchester City. And in Aubameyang, we've got a player just like Jamie Vardy, with the pace, how direct he is, and the way he makes those runs in behind. He can cause a lot of problems. So very interesting, and the team lineup is going to be what's key for this game. What do I think we're going to do formation-wise? I was on the podcast with Robbie and I thought maybe Mikel Arteta is going to go to the 4-2-3-1. But then now looking at it, I'm thinking to myself, maybe the fact that it's been an international break and Mikel's not had a real chance to work with the squad and the players on what he wants to implement. Being that it's away from home and it's Manchester City and we're going to have to soak up pressure, I feel for this one we may well stick to the 3-4-3 formation. I do think we're going to change that going forward, but given, you know, the balance of everything and, you know, the reasoning why I've just explained, I feel that that's what he will go with. So my lineup would be this. Starting off in goal, Leno. Do I need to say any more? He's our number one. There's no question, no debate, and he's going to have to be on for because he's going to get tested. So Leno in goal. Back three in the middle, I'm going to go with David Luiz, and pretty straightforward. And I feel that we want to move to a 4, and David Luiz in that 2 of the 4 scares me, but in the 3, no problem at all. On the right hand side of that 3, I'm going to go with Rob Holding, and I don't think this is the answer long term, maybe not anyway, but he's put some big performances in against some big teams. At the same time, there's been a couple of shaky moments. But I feel for this game, no problem at all. On the left of that 3, I'm going to go with Gabriel. And I don't think Mikel Arteta will make the same mistake he made against Liverpool, which is not playing Gabriel. He's been immense for us. And this will be a big test. And no doubt whatsoever that Gabriel starts this game. Now, in the wing-back positions, I don't really know on the left-hand side, but to start off on the right-hand side, I think it's going to be Hector Bellerin, pretty straightforward, and he's going to have to be switched on. And he's really going to have to try and attack Manchester City's left-hand side. Mendy can be got at, and Hector's going to have to double up down that side and cause some problems, but we will wait and see. Now, on the left-hand side, like I said, I think there's a few debates over this one. And it's more to do with the fact we don't know what is happening with Kieran Tierney. Is he allowed to play? Will this ridiculous decision that he's got quarantine for 14 days be lifted? At the time of recording this, we don't even know. If he is available to play, then Kieran Tierney for me starts down this left-hand side. But based on the fact that at the moment he can't, I'm going to go with Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Tempted to put Saka there, but I would like him more in a advanced role from, you know, moving forward with the team. Maybe not so much this game, but I think Maitland-Niles, he offers that little bit of protection, that bit of stability, and he's played there against Manchester City in the semi-final and he was excellent, so I have absolutely no problems with him playing there whatsoever. Now, the 2 in the middle, and this will get a lot of people talking, of course, because we have a new signing in Thomas Partey, and whether he will start will be one of the big debates. And then if he does, who will partner him? Granit Xhaka, Dani Ceballos. It's a very, very interesting one. Now, first of all, I'm going to go with Thomas Partey. I feel that we've brought him in. We need to start him. We need to play him. I know he's not had a lot of time with the team and the squad, but in terms of match fitness, he's ready. He was playing for Atletico Madrid. He's played on international duty for Ghana. And he's fit and ready. And I would play him, absolutely no question whatsoever. What a boost this will be for the whole squad, the whole team, the whole club, the fans, everybody. Thomas Partey. Now, alongside him, I'm going to start with Granit Xhaka. Reason being, I think Granit will play as the deeper player. Thomas Partey will get a little bit more license to roam and be more of a box-to-box. There's this misconception that he's a defensive midfielder, but he's a lot more than that. And I feel that he can be that link to the attacking three. And I feel that at the same time as being the link, he offers that pace and the power that maybe a Dani Ceballos don't in this particular formation. So for this game, yeah, I'm going to have Granit Xhaka in there alongside Thomas Partey. Now, the attacking three, of course, this will raise so many questions. And it's nice to have these kind of headaches sometimes. But I really wanted Pepe to start this game. But I'm not sure as to whether, you know, he's been back long enough to start the game, given the fact he was on international duty for Ivory Coast. And they were playing late on into the week. And I don't know when he actually returned and whether it was Thursday. And I just don't think the turnaround is, you know, long enough for him to start this game. It's a shame because I really want him to, you know, start the game, especially the way he came on and performed against Sheffield United. But I think on that right-hand side, we'll probably start with Willian, to be honest with you. My heart tells me Pepe, but my head tells me Willian. But he's going to need to perform. He only kind of woke up against Sheffield United once he moved across and we changed the formation a bit. But given the fact it's Man City away from home, this formation works a lot better than what it does at the Emirates against teams like Sheffield United. So I'm going to have Willian in there. Now, on the left of the three, I'm going to have Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And he can be the danger man. He can be the big problem. And like Jamie Vardy when he went to the Etihad a few weeks ago, Aubameyang can certainly cause their backline all kinds of problems. And he needs to get himself on the score sheet now. It's been a few games now since he signed his new contract, in fact. And everybody will keep mentioning that until he does score. So no problems whatsoever. Up front as the main striker, Alexandre Lacazette. And I think that he's had a very good start in the Premier League. 3 goals, 4 games. People will talk about that miss against Liverpool. Didn't score against Sheffield United, but his work rate and what he brings to the team is very, very good. And I think that in this kind of formation, he's the perfect person to have up front as the main focal point. Somebody that will hold up the ball. Somebody that will bring others into play. And that's why I'm going to have him. When the formation change around and you might have Oba centrally, then Laka won't get into the side. But given the shape, the formation and everything else and, you know, what we were trying to speak about, that's why I've gone with him there. And he's had a good start and he's going to have to, you know, be on his game. And if he does get any chances, he's going to have to take them. It's as simple as that. So there we go. That is it for my preview and my predicted lineup. As usual, let me know in the comment section what you think about that lineup. Do you agree with it? What would you change if you don't? Would you go with that formation? Bear in mind, we've just had international break. We've not really had a chance to work with the players and the formations and changing it to what Mikel Arteta wants. That will gradually happen, in my opinion. The fact is, Man City away from home, they're going to have a lot of ball. I think the 3-4-3 would work. And that's why I'm going to go with it. This is not a home game against a team that's going to play low blocks, which is why I think we might just stick to it, a 3-4-3. So there we go. That is what we're going to do. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you smash a like on this video. And I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.